Okay, folks, this is Colin from Kincaid Outdoors. This is new. I'm live. Bear with me here. I'm still trying to figure this out. I am trying to do some other stuff here. I am working on it, trying to figure things out, folks. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. So, hey, hopefully it'll work. Um, Trying to, folks. I can hear people in the background. So, yeah. Um, yeah, you want to try to come up, you can, but right now I'm going to be trying to get a new phone. I'm using this one as a Wi-Fi hotspot for the moment. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Mandy. Hey, Lori, how you doing? Okay, I had to get a new phone because the other phone went down. So I'm using this one as a hotspot until I get home, until I get on my computer. So Jenny's going to be driving, which there she is right there. So, hey, I'm sorry I was running late, but hey, I'm doing the best I can. So Jenny is now an Android user, folks. So, hey, AT, how you doing? Quick question. I got a friend of mine I just met here at Subway who's from North Carolina. He asked me to ask you where you were from again, what city. I can't give you I don't want to give an exact address, but he is from North Carolina. Yeah, we were. Our internet got shut off by error because they were emailing somebody completely different than Jenny about the internet, and we don't know what happened. But we're good. Don't believe me? Ask Jenny. She's got her mouth full. That's what she's doing. So as soon as I see that gentleman who helps make my sandwich, which is by the way, BLT sub, go way to go. So, hey, where are you from again? I need to know. I know you're in North Carolina, but I don't know where. I'm not nowhere home where I can look. Okay, I'm getting ready to right outside of Raleigh. Okay, he's outside of Raleigh. He's outside of Raleigh, my friend from North Carolina. He's from Rocky Mount though. That's where he's from, but he lives in outside of Raleigh right now. Yeah, that's him over there. He's from your home state. Why he's doing it in Iowa, I don't know, but he's going to be a new subscriber pretty soon. So yay! Um, Bookway Arena. Okay, Marina. Okay, he might know this one. I don't know. Right now, I think he's talking to his family over here. I don't know. It got shut off on Thursday. Then our internet got shut down due to an error on their part. Not just shut down. They basically canceled our service, even though it wasn't. I don't know. They had the wrong email address, the whole 9 yards. Nothing had even connected to any of us. But yeah, no. What happened about Sean? What happened about Sean? Is he okay? What happened? North Shore. I haven't heard anything, so please someone tell me. Come on, Evan. I don't know. I haven't been on. Sean. North Shore. Yeah. What? Oh man. Well, if someone hears from Metal, please tell him my condolences on his loss. That's his brother. I didn't realize he was that sick. Hey, Mike. I was nowhere. I had no way of contacting anybody. Con, can we wrap this up and get going? Yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up here, so we're gonna start hitting on the road. I'm still gonna stay live here, folks. If I could bring people up, I would, but I'm not sure exactly how to do that off my phone. I haven't been anywhere near Instagram or anything like that. I'm upgrading my phone right now. I mean, adding all this stuff on here. So I'll have a new phone number for those people to I need to get to. Um, yeah, I've got a lot of stuff. So I'm trying to figure things out still. So you can last your way home now. Okay. So we're gonna be heading home. Once I get home, I'll be on my computer, get that going. So bear with me, folks. This is gonna be a bumpy ride. So till we get to the car. So it's gonna be a little weird. Is there any? Does anybody have any information about where to send condolences to, uh, letters, anything for Sean? Cecilia, you can show Cecilia later. That's fine. Yeah, we need to send some condolences to his brother, the rest of his family. Anything we can do to help support Sean's family or in his brother, anything like that. I would like to have that put down as a link, please. All my moderators, do what you can, please. I really appreciate it. Um, this is this is heavy. Sean was one of the guys that got me where I'm at right now, and so oh, this is going to be. Thanks for letting me know, guys. I really appreciate it. I considered him a friend, and I just wish I could have done more for him myself. With that, I'm out of pockets. Okay, you ready? We gotta go that. Hope to see you on my channel. Okay, folks. Yeah, he's going to be on my channel here. Oh man, I hope everybody else is doing okay. Well, this is going to leave a hole in my heart for a while. Oh man, he's going to be definitely missed. This is the second YouTuber that I've lost online, and it does not get any better. Thank you, Evan. I really appreciate you help you do this. Ah, man. Ah, like I said, Jenny's going to be driving. I'm going to be. Hey, Drops, how you doing? Yeah, we just know. We found out. It happened Saturday, what I was told. Uh, yeah. Oh man. Oh man, it's gonna be. Man, wish I could do something for him. He's too far away for me to go to a funeral, which really sucks. Oh, hope your place is okay, Drops. Yeah, Sean was one amazing guy. Give me a second, folks. I gotta get this. Can't remember where I put the keys. Okay, sorry about that. I had to get the car open for Jenny since she's driving, which puts her up so far high in my heart, as she already knows. So, give me one more, guys. I got to be safe here. I got to put seatbelt on. I might need to put that light on here. You can't see me. Okay. There you go. I got a light. Now I can understand that, Lori. Well, if someone could find out some more information about if there's like they need help with funeral expenses or anything like that, let us know. We'll post it everywhere. Um, we'll try to do right by him because he deserved the best. If I would have been on, I would have. Oh, I really wish I could have done something. He was sick, cancer, I think. He's been sick a lot lately. But I just saw him live just about a month ago or so. But that's about all I can tell you. That's Jenny asking questions. She's like, I think trying to get her on camera, but she's driving. She's wearing. Thank you, Evan. I really appreciate it, brother. Now, folks, please, if you want to send your condolences to Metal, find out if someone could, if there's anything that the family needs, especially him. He is in the States, even though his brother wasn't. Sorry. So, okay, let me know, Drops. I really appreciate it. I will, like I said, I will be able to do more once I get home. Right at the moment, I can't do much from right here. As you can see, I'm on the road, literally. Um, I'm trying to do this where you guys can see me and not look like I'm a Grim Reaper or something. No pun intended, folks. Just I don't think I can. That's as far as I go. But thank you, brothers and sisters. As Sean would say, support your brothers and sisters, lift them up. And right now, Metal needs our help, whether he accepts it or not. Well, I'm not going to say like it or not because Metal's a good guy. To be honest, I followed him. I, popped into his channels on not a regular basis, but off and on. Cold. It's exactly 32 degrees here south. Oh, Rob just popped in, and it's about 30 degrees where he's at. According to our vehicle, it's 32. But, we're on the road right now. Yeah, as we get closer to Newton, we just left West Des Moines where we picked up our new phones. And yeah, so this is going to be the way it is until we get home, which is going to be about 45 minutes. Once I get home, I'll hop onto my computer and then go from there. That way, we'll do the normal lives as usual. Today is going to be a Remembrance Day for Sean because he helped me so much when I first got on the channel, on the YouTube. So, and there are no words to what to help be able to repay that man. It was like negative 13 where we were at drops for 2 days in a row. That's just the regular temperature, not with wind chill. It's like negative 39 or something like that. Wow, South got down to 29. Woohoo! For us, I saw someone in shorts today when we were at Walmart over at the Windsor Heights one. Yeah, folks, we saw people in Iowa in this weather in shorts. It's Iowa. We're crazy. So, I'm going to say, because I missed a lot of things going on over the weekend, including Sean passing. How I hope everybody's Christmases went well. I want to say thank you to those people who helped us through some dark times the last couple of days. So, and I maybe have some more people. Okay. Ha. Well, happy belated Christmas to those people I didn't get to see on Christmas. I hope everything. I'm sorry, I gotta turn my site down. Hey, Rob, let me know when it's the ponds and lakes are frozen enough to go ice fishing. Because I got an ice fishing shelter, and apparently, I totally forgot we have a toboggan out there so we can carry everything in. Ian had a toboggan in the trailer the entire time. They're good right now. Okay. I would like to go ice fishing with you because I've never really done it. I took a class once, but I don't think that counts. I didn't really have a proper rod. I just had a little bottle with some string on it, but more of a hobo fishing rod type of thing. So we're going to go. Still cold in Florida. We're out of the freeze range tonight. Hopefully, faucet dripping. Understandable, Mike. I want to try going over to Ken Wolf Lake over by Mariposa and seeing how well they are there for ice fishing. So I haven't done it. I've got a couple kiddie poles I'm going to use instead of ice fishing poles just to see if it would work. So I can understand that, Rob. Like I said, I know a little bit. I got an ice fishing tent, and I've got an auger, a hand auger still, just an auger. And I got some stuff. I got to try it. Big Creek? Okay. I don't know if I can make it on Saturday. Oh, Jenny says go for it. But I'll have to check with Ian, see if he wants to go. Hopefully he will. I'd have to break out all my gear. I got to find my little mini fishing poles and stuff like that. But I'm not sure what kind of bait to bring or anything like that other than worms. I heard minnows are good, but I don't know where to get any. But Ian and I are all, licensed up, ready to go for something like that. At 3 a.m., I don't know about 3 a.m. I can get up at 4, but not at 3. But I'm not sure how far Big Creek is from Newton, though. That's the only issue. Oh, that would be my wife. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get her in the. She's right there. See, right there. There's Jenny. I'm in the passenger seat. South wanted to know who was driving. Nope, definitely not me. I asked her, and she said, "Cool." I can understand that. Drop. I mean, I've personally have caught a Spider-Man fishing pole. No, sorry. Let me correct myself. Mine was a Ninja Turtle fishing pole. Ian magnet fished a couple other smaller poles, which included a um, Spider-Man pole, was one of them, and a couple other things. So we're not going total ice fishermen, but I figured between the ice fishing shelter, some chairs, and a buddy heater if necessary, we should be good. Because I'm a novice at ice fishing. We got about we got, let's see, what was it? Give me a second. He wants to know what kind of phones we got. T-Mobile Rebel 6. We got them through Walmart, but they're through T-Mobile. Didn't cost us much. We got a heck of a discount due to being veterans. So we're going to do our best to about trying to do some ice fishing. Still a little leery about falling through the ice because I have fallen through the ice once when I was a kid. I was lucky I didn't drown. Right now, I'm using my old phone while I get all my other data and all the information off of it onto my new phone. I'm using my new phone as a hotspot for this one right now till I can get home. Oh, ours is a lot less than that. Um, how much is ours per year, hun? 150 a month. Ours is, you got a track phone. Said $200. Don't have that. Ours is actually pretty cheap for us. We got, yeah, we're paying $1 a month on our phones, and we got 2 phones for $70. What's a spud bar? I do have a big giant pry bar. I don't think that would count as a big spud bar, whatever that is. I'm still learning, Rob, so bear with me here. Oh, I have an older phone there, Drops, so I had to got a new one. And we got Jenny to switch over to Android. So she's no longer an Apple user. She stuck her tongue out at us, guys. But it's going to take you some time, hon. But remember, no fees from the Play Store and all that stuff. but it's on T-Mobile network, which we really like, T-Mobile. And I'm still learning about this particular phone. I literally just got it about just over an hour ago. Oh, I don't have a nice chisel thingy. I've got a giant pry bar. I've got a. That's what I was talking about. Actually, I found it. Ian claimed it. You know how he claims things that I find. Well, when I get to home and get on my computer, I can look it up, see what one looks like. Oh, I understand that, Drops. Please forgive me. I'm still hungry. I only ate half my sandwich because I wanted to hurry up and get on the road. So, chips. Only thing I've got is a 5 foot long chisel, pry bar. Huh? It's a really big chisel, yeah. It weighs a ton. Great for prying things out of the ground, though. We picked it up a couple houses back. So, Lori, how are you doing? Evan, how you doing, brother? Hope your Christmas went well. Andy, love you, girl. How you doing? Jenny says hi. You got to say it right. There you go. Okay. I trust you to tell me what I'm doing wrong or what things are wrong because you already know I'm a terrible fisherman. Judging ice is out of my area of expertise too. But I plan on learning. That's the big thing. I'm willing to learn. I mean, I just saw this guy who pulled in a was it a pike or something like that? Could have been a muskie. I'm not sure. Out of a 6-inch hole. This thing had to be about 2 to 3 feet long. And he was just using a little dock demon type thing, for a fishing pole. So, and that pole was bent big time, but he got it in. Good idea. Yeah, I can understand that, Evan. It last year was kind of a bad year for everybody. Hoping that 2023 will be a much better year for all of us. Everybody, you guys, us, anybody else we don't know yet. New friends, old friends, past friends. I just want you guys to be healthy and happy and safe. That's my wish for you guys coming into the new year. I don't know, South. You got to ask Rob. I have no clue about that. What was the question? What's that? We could probably do. Well, Jenny wants me to do New Year's resolutions on Thursdays live. Uh, there. We are planning on getting hotel rooms for New Year's, and I think we're going to see what goes on for New Year's since it is a Saturday night, Sunday thing. I am off through the second, so it's going to be every man's game when it comes to lives for me. I know people are going to be out doing stuff. We're going to be in a hotel just because. Why not? We need to blow off some steam. And we're gonna, to me, that's getting online, hanging out with you guys if you guys can make it. But we'll see. Oh, great! Congratulations. I don't have any large caliber line or anything like that. Um, Exception on Ian's catfish pole he got from JB. I don't have a lot of heavy duty fishing line because I generally just use what comes with their fishing reel, and then only change it out when I run. I haven't bought new line in years, so I pick up my stuff second hand usually. Well, congratulations, Drops. 4 pound line? Ooh, I'm not sure of anything about 4 pound or anything like that, but I'm willing to give it a shot to see what I can catch, if I catch anything at all. Now, if I catch a bluegill, I'm happy. If I catch a mini bass, which is usually my standard, I'll be happy. If I catch a cold, I will definitely be unhappy. If I get my my and maybe a thermos for coffee or something. Not sure about that yet. So I'm going to figure this out as I go along. Um, I don't even know what kind of hooks to use, or because no one talks about that stuff on a regular basis. They just said, "Oh, you drill a hole, you throw your line in, and then you see them catching stuff." Please forgive me for eating on mine because this is my supper. I only ate half my sandwich. Yeah, but not when I'm on the road. At, if you're there, I got 2 words for you. Thank you. You know what you did from Jenny and me. Thank you. I love. That's right. Fish are cold blooded. He said it's a heart. Yep. I met somebody from down your way. I will be seeing everybody in full when I get home. And we're about, I'm not sure how far from home right now. Oh, crap. Sorry about that, folks. I hit the wrong button. I didn't crash. I was trying to do something and I hit the wrong button. I'm here. Please forgive me. I'll be doing some other stuff with my other phone, hopefully soon. Um, yeah, I'm trying to figure things out. I'm working on it slowly. So, yeah, I'm not sure how to do this on my other phone. I'm working on it. My, okay. Oh, definitely, AT. Definitely. I'm trying to figure some other stuff out while I do this. So bear with me. Okay. I'll figure it out later. Dang. It's okay, Lori. Maybe next time. But keep an eye out for them in the future because you never know when you might find free coffee. Drinking coffee. We still have not found our coffee grinders. We have two of them, but we have not found them yet. We know they're in the basement somewhere. They're out there. Somewhere out down there. Somewhere down there. In the basement wide. Our coffee grinders are calling. No, no, no. He didn't lose me. I just hit a wrong button. I was trying to clear things off the bottom of my screen and it's kicked me out. But then I had to figure something else out. But I will be home shortly, hopefully. Uh, yeah, there's my new phone. Not much to it, unfortunately. I'm trying to get through to my Gmail and all that stuff. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I can understand that. I don't even know how to do it from here. I'm not sure. Broadcast the pro. Okay. I'm not sure how to do that. How do I? So try settings. How do I? Oh, yes. Um, no idea what's going on. How do I do it? That's that one. Um, I am so stupid when it comes to this cell phone stuff. Okay, we'll figure it out. I would believe that. Bobby Boucher's mama says iPhones are the devil. Jenny finally agrees to that. Good to know, Drops. Always remember to insulate your pipes. We haven't seen the Water Boy in forever. Are you trying to get us started on B movies there, AT? Just saying. It won't take much. Thanks for giving here. I'm trying to figure things out. Oh, what we do it later. I understand that one. My mama says now they're everybody's quoting the Water Boy. Bobby, I have no issues with that, folks. I am. Oh man, I can. It's not that bad. Our place is a upgraded World War II track home, so I think it's a little bit older than 43 years old. Probably getting close to 100 years old. I think. I love. I'm sorry. I'm trying to log in StreamYard, but I will do that later. Um, yeah, that way I can try to keep things going on that phone. I was going to show off the new camera and everything else, which I haven't even checked out yet. I mean, literally, this is about as far as I've got. I've transferred all my contacts information and everything else, so I probably got all the stuff that we need on there. But passwords, I have trouble remembering freaking passwords, so I had to come up with new ones that I could hopefully try to remember, which I'll probably forget by tomorrow morning. But once I get on my computer, things should be a lot better, and that way I can talk more freely and everything else. Well, that's about right, Drops. Trying to get somebody in to take care of them. Actually, we didn't have any issues getting someone out to fix on our electrical stuff that we had issues with that we left. No, when they needed to work on their electrical and stuff like that, we didn't have that much trouble with the plumbing or the electrical. We had people come out just like, yeah, we had to get one of our appliances fixed, but it's working fine now. I try to, but I end up misplacing where I put them. Rob, I'm terrible at it. Or I try to get something I can remember because being dyslexic doesn't mean I will always remember the passwords in the right order. They always ask for number ones, which makes it really hard. I don't live in the middle of nowhere. I'm back in Newton, just to let you know. If you didn't know, Drops. The house we were in actually is quite large compared to where we used to live. Because we have a full basement, which is something we never had. Two bathrooms, which is something we definitely never had. Cybersecurity, yeah, yeah. Dyslexia sucks. I mean, if I go slow and follow the technique, but when someone starts going faster than I'm used to, or I can't, since I'm hard of hearing too, due to the uh, ringing in my ears, um, it makes it a little harder for me to, you know, remember things because I don't always hear it the way they say it. I'm no longer living in Osceola, Evan. I'm living in back in Newton where I originally started. I thought you knew. I thought I told you last time. We found a really nice place for a reasonably decent price. Huh? And we're literally down the street from where we used to live. The only thing we don't have is a garage. We have a storage shed, but not a garage. I can't hear a pin drop. I can barely hear people when they're talking. If someone tries to talk to me and they're facing away from me, I can't hear them. That sounds like you. AT said, I'm not hard of hearing. I just don't feel like listening. That sounds like Ian. Hey, Deb, how you doing? Happy belated Christmas, everyone who I didn't get to say happy belated Christmas. I'm sorry I didn't get to say happy Christmas to you or Merry Christmas or whatever it is that you follow. Yep. Like Jenny said, happy Yule tides or whatever it is. Um, yeah, we're going to be wishing you a little bit more better when we get home, when I get my computer up and running. Um, yes, I'm not sure what it was that over where you were at, Deb. It got down to negative 13 or so at where I live um, for a couple of days. I didn't leave my house for 3 days. Didn't actually get out of the house until Christmas Day. And Jenny didn't leave at all. She stayed inside the entire time. She did get some knitting done. She made herself a nice little hat and everything. She's going to turn her hat into cat ear and everything else. So you'll see that later. We are coming upon Newton finally. Got the first sign for Newton. So, did anybody get anything cool for Christmas? Please let me know. I got a phone. Hey, Molly. I'm not sure. Is Jason here? I didn't see him pop in yet. I'm on a new phone. Well, this is my old phone right here that I'm using for a camera, but because I haven't figured out how to use this thing yet, I have to look at all the paperwork and stuff. But yeah, I'll be on my computer in just a little while. Then we'll figure things out from there. I hope everybody got something cool for Christmas. Like I said, Um, we were unable to see Ian this weekend. Unfortunately, he stayed at his mom's due to the fact that he was not feeling well. This is the first time in his entire life that I had not seen him on Christmas or Christmas Eve. First time. I will tell you this: it sucked big time. Not something I want to relish repeating. Oh, I can understand that, Deb. I went out to check on something and my fingers froze to the door. I think I still got frostbite on my fingertips. Okay, T, if you want to share it, as soon as I get home, I'll bring you up. We can go do that. I just got to figure out how to do everything here. Uh, Once I get home, I can just go live on my computer and all that stuff. That's going to be a lot easier to do. Um, I am going to try. So you're going to see me disappear for a little bit when I get home because I got to help unload the car and get everything into the house. But I'll get the computer up and running. Everything else, you're going to probably see me go offline, but you'll probably hear stuff. So yeah, ours got down to like 30, negative 39. Evan, no, we're talking about when it was down to negative with wind chill. Yeah, according to our car's thermometer, it is now 29 degrees. We got lucky on our cars. Our car didn't freeze anything. But then again, we did not leave the house for 2 full straight days. We got a little thin on the food department, but we didn't eat much. Um, but now I'm going to be able to get hold of everything and talk to everybody about stuff and everything else. It wasn't that bad for me. For her, it was very bad. But I prefer the cold more than she does, which is really weird. I'm a September baby. Yes, we're coming up on our exit. I would show you. Oh my God. There you go. Not sure what you guys can see, but there you go. You see a semi up there. Oh, oh, awesome, Deb. The coldest I ever been was Evanston, Wyoming, and it was like negative 70 something, not including wind chill. And I did that in an 83 Dodge Colt when I got out of the service back in 91. The first time, not the second time, since I was in twice. Yeah, it was a little cold, yes. My feet froze to it through my boots, through my vehicle, and the heater barely worked. But I made it through Denver and Evanston, Wyoming. Would I do it again? Probably not. But I was only about 24 years old at the time. I didn't, young and dumb, as the saying goes. That's what I was. It's way old pre-beard. So I will tell my wife the beard is getting itchy, love. Huh? That's true. Pregnant roller skate? I don't understand that one, Deb. Shave your beard. Oh, Jenny loves my beard. I when I usually see me with a beard, there's one of two reasons. One, it's no shave November, and two, Jenny asked me to. Yeah, or three, it's flipping cold outside. Or it's flipping cold outside. Yeah. Or sorry, it's flipping cold outside, according to Jenny. Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that. Mine was a four-speed with overdrive, and yeah, it was a nice little car. Paid only $1,300 for it in California. The fact that it made it through that cold and still started in the middle of the winter, that was one freaking awesome little car until the engine blew. Oh, she's talking about the car I used to have, my '83 Dodge Colt. It was a four-door hatchback. It was brown. I didn't care. I got it from one of my sergeants that was there at the company where I worked in the Air Force, and he was sold it to me for $1,300. And all I did is put new brakes on it, and that's pretty much it. You know, it worked. I have no idea if it was -60 in Indiana, but I was in Evanston, Wyoming when it was really cold. But that was, like I said, that was back in about 91. I was coming back from California in February, January, February in 91. Um, Not the best time. Be well, brother. Thanks for coming, and thank you for letting me know about Sean. I really appreciate it. Ooh, ouch, Deb. I hope your friend was okay. Her friend lost his Dodge Colt when someone hit him from behind and into a school bus. Yeah. Yeah, mine was well over 27 years ago when I had my Dodge Colt. I realized it was almost 30 years ago. It's been a while. Did you lock the door? You did? Okay. I think the back door is unlocked. No, I locked it. No, I remember passing it when I was getting doing the laundry. I got my key. Right? You sure? This is one of the reasons I love my wife. She is amazing. And I love her more and more each day. I tell her that every day, and she just rolls her eyes at me. Especially when I tell her how hot, beautiful she is. Nope, she doesn't believe me. I even told her she looked awesome today. The top you were on, you had on, really pretty. I don't think I've ever seen that one though. Oh, I didn't see those. Okay. Ooh, ouch. I always thought it was too. Yeah, Rob, we know cold. or Siberia or Antarctica. No, I bet the Wi-Fi sucks in the Arctic. So we're coming close to our house. I know it doesn't look like much, but it is. Oh, it's not light anymore. Doesn't work. Use it real good. Now, where we live is on the edge of town, and it's like a wind tunnel because one of the previous people who lived in our house cut down the trees in the backyard for some unknown reason. The windbreak that used to be there isn't anymore, but it did provide some really great firewood. We've used it once so far. Who knows? We might even, convince Ian to start a fire in the fire pit. Okay, Hunt, are you going to want me to drive into the driveway? You sure? Okay. Okay, so far I've been the only one to get in and out of our driveway since we don't have a shovel, unfortunately. Here she goes. Nope, 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 nope. Hun. Okay, hun. Get ready to gun it, folks. No, you keep on turning. Get out of the snow. I will do it. Here, I'm gonna give you over to Jenny. She can talk to you for a while. I am gonna be getting the car into the thing. If I give you the keys, you just want to walk into the house. Here, talk to them.
I stole his work coat. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. His keys.
See? Stole his work coat. All right. We're going in the house. Ugh. Hello, everybody. Ugh. This is what our driveway looks like right now. I need a shovel. And I gotta try and get up the driveway without killing myself. We're in the tundra. Oh. Hey, there's the porch light. Now you can see me better. How's everybody doing? Not that bad. That's him trying to get up the driveway. Okay, now I gotta figure out which key. Oh, there it is. I think this is it. See our Christmas tree here in a minute. Yeah, I heard that, corn-fed. Supposed to be in the 40s. Ooh. Oh. Hi, All-Terrain. How you doing? Are you still trying? Oh, that's not the right key. All right, hold on a minute, guys. I found the right key. Hold on, Macus. My cat's yelling at me. Mom, get your butt in here. Okay, let's try this one. I don't have a front door key. I only have back door keys. And there is a giant snowdrift right in front of the back door. We ain't going in that way. Hold on, Macus. I'm coming. He made it. Now I can come unlock the damn door because it's two big keys of his. All right, honey. Which damn key is it? It's this one. Can you try this one yet? I have no idea. Party on the back porch. Well, you know, once the snow melts, I have a really nice deck. Hey, kitties! Hold on a minute. It's dark in here. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh, well, shoot. Okay, hold on. Let there be like there was like. All right. Your hostess with the mostest is back. Have a hat just like that. Oh, I made this one myself. See? It's called a cat hat because it looks like. I've got it on backwards. Looks like cat ears. I'm going to embroider ears. Oh, yeah. What's really funny is the mailman was going through the yards on, what was it, Saturday?
Saturday.
When we were getting home. Didn't realize there was a drop off between our house and the neighbor's house, and got like hip deep in snow. So he fell over. And then I went to go help him out. He got out. And then he went over the driveway to the next neighbor's house, fell down the hill again. And then the next house fell down a hill again. It's like, dude, you would think you would learn. Oh, yeah. You should. You want to see my hat here? Not only do I have hat hair, I have static electricity. Oh, yeah. At least I didn't say something else. It could have been a whole lot worse. He's working on it. Do, 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 do.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, the fun part is I sold off my phone at the Eco ATM before I got everything off of it. Oh, Macus! He wants to be a CompuKitty. No, I didn't get it on video. The poor guy was embarrassed enough. But this is my hat that I made. Isn't it gorgeous? I need to make it a little longer though. Oh yeah, we got a whole heck of a lot worse catfishing. Let's put it this way: we were stuck in the house for 2 days. Well, 3 days, 2 of which were blizzards conditions. So we take I-80 from Newton to our work, and it was impassable. And they had a huge pileup just east of Newton. So I'm glad we stayed home.
Yeah, Jenny convinced me to stay home.
I didn't take much convincing.
Well, there was a
Oh.
hey, there we go. Okay. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, I'm gonna go get the rest of the stuff.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love you. Okay, I'm back. I'm live. I'm here. We put the.
Are you thinking you're going outside?
Let them go.
Are you sure you want to go out there? Go out.
If anybody wants to come up, here we go. There it is. There's a link. I'm still trying to figure things out, folks. There you are. Thank you.
Oh man.
Okay. My Christmas was very quiet, which is to me that quiet means boring.
Right.
And like I said, this is the first time in 16 years I have not seen my boy on Christmas. I can't begin to tell you what that's like, folks. But that's not going to be this next weekend. We're going to sorts of stuff. So, yay. But I am up and I'm running and I'm still learning how to get everything else. I got to get all these freaking clothes. I'm like 16 layers on. Slowly, I am divesting layers. Okay. Whew. 3 layers gone. Okay, so you got some cool stuff, you said.
Yeah, I got a few things. I don't have a lot of it. I got some of it up here with me.
Oh, really?
One of the coolest things. Now, this is one of my coffee things, but it's not something for the trail. It's for the house.
Right.
And it's a new electric kettle.
Always a good thing. We have an electric kettle too. Not like that fancy or anything. Ours is just a plain electric one. I
had an electric kettle before, but I was having some problems with it.
Right.
And right at the bottom where the heat is, they have there's supposed to be a little sill there. And they use some type of silicone goop type stuff, and it started breaking apart.
Right.
So it would be floating around in the water, and I'm like, that can't be safe.
No.
I don't know, it was
safe.
weird.
Or sanitary.
So yeah, exactly. So I asked for a new one. And I have the ability to make coffee up here. This is the only place I can make coffee when I'm at home. Because my wife can't take the smell of it. It makes her nauseous. And then, hang on 1 second here.
Ours is a generic that we picked up at a secondhand store. Our kettle.
Put that over by my Ghibli.
Okay, be right back. I'm helping Jenny with some stuff. Would you like me to pick something up out of your hands?
Yeah.
Here.
Well, the cat litter in your bag. Your backpack in the car.
I know. I'll get it in a moment. Before I go to bed, I'll bring it in.
Okay.
I still have my stuff over here to grab. Yep. If you guys haven't told, we went to Subway.
Yes, you made a sandwich artist from North Carolina.
Oh, yeah. I asked him where he was. Oh, those are nice. What? Titanium, right?
Yep, by Tokes.
Okay.
The same people that make my favorite pots
Cup.
that I have.
Yeah. You hear people talk about the cups and stuff, but never they don't talk about the silverware or anything like that.
So I've got their long.
Bobby.
Hey, Bobby. I've got their long-handled spoon, and my wife had seen me glance at these a couple times when we had gone into various stores.
Right.
So she was like, "Yeah, I'm going to get them that. Take a chance on it." So I was like, "Yeah, I came close to getting them a couple times because I wanted a fork."
Right.
So like I said, I've already got a spoon, a long-handled one, but a lot of so what I've started going to for my meals and whatnot, I'll be using these not as tall MRE bags.
Right.
You don't really need a long-handled spoon for that. This spoon will get down in there without me having to put my hand down in the bag. Like the Mountain House meals are kind of tall. That's why they make the long-handled spoons. So I don't need it for that.
There's a cheater way of the Mountain House bags. Did you know that, right?
Well, I've never used a Mountain House meal.
No, here's the thing. When you're doing Mountain House or any meals are prepared like that, just grab the bottom and squeeze like a tube of toothpaste. It brings the food up.
See, what I was doing before in the past was I was always using Ziploc freezer bags. So I like making my own meals.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that.
Yep. So even with those, sometimes having just a regular spoon, you had to kind of dig in. So that's why I like this because it's a little bit shorter. But I can also pop it up wider. Oh yeah, there you go.
It's a BLT sub with extra bacon.
It looks like a nice amount of tomato up there too.
Mm-hmm.
They actually look like decent tomatoes.
Yep.
And then the other thing I got for camping backpacking was I got the platypus water filter.
I've heard of that one. Don't have that one.
This was another item she saw me looking at in the store. So you can either use it to squeeze into something or you can drink out of it as well.
With a straw. Gives you a
Also,
little straw to go with that and stuff like that.
no, it don't come with a straw. It's just you can squeeze it or drink it right into your mouth.
Okay.
I wouldn't use it like that. I would use it to fill up my other bottles or whatnot with.
Yeah, I have the Kaidin hiker.
Yeah, I've got somewhere after we moved this summer, like y'all did. I misplaced my Katadyn Be Free,
Mm.
which is a very similar setup to this. It's not quite as big as this one. It's about yay big, but you can also fit those in the Hydro Flask Seeker bags. But it's also got this kind of a tip to it.
Mm-hmm.
But for the cap to keep it on, it's just like a little plastic cap that's kind of cheap and easy to lose. So I actually like that a lot better. So I've heard good things about this one. I did a couple of tests with it. It worked. It flowed very well. What you got there?
My wife got me something for Christmas.
What she get you? Nice.
And it comes with
Coffee.
I haven't even opened it up yet. Oh, here's Ian's. He's got a fishing one.
Nice.
Oh. I'm not sure if anybody here loves turtles, huh?
Yeah, turtles.
Jenny loves
Pecan
turtles.
turtles. I know you don't do nuts, but there's pecan turtles. And then
The only
also,
nut I love is this one right here. Oh,
and there's the truffles I got.
coconut. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is for Ian. He likes Twizzlers.
nice. Did you get a bunch of Tootsie Rolls for you?
No. I'm good. I haven't even opened up the coffee mug yet, but it comes with a carabiner compass, a flashlight, and coffee.
That's awesome.
It's 15 ounces of roasted coffee. 1.5 ounces. Sorry, 1.5 ounces.
Are they instant ones, or I'm assuming they are?
I don't know. Let's find out.
It's either that, or it might even be those like the single-use pour-over bags. It might be.
Find that out too. But coffee is always good.
Yeah.
I did do one thing though. We had gotten coffee for Jenny, which is the Simply Smooth from Folgers, which is a mild roast. I went through every pack of instant coffee I had to combine with that to make it strong enough for me. Mild coffee is not for me. I found that out today.
Well, that's why you need this other stuff I like to drink. I actually don't have that bag on me right now. I transferred it out and threw the bag away.
Ooh, that's nice. Check this out.
Oh, cool.
That is a nice little compass. I have multiple compasses, but nothing like this. That's cool. This is, what is this? Breaking out the box knife once again.
It's nice to see Jenny in her natural habitat.
Shopping.
On her comfy chair back over there.
Oh, yeah.
She ran away. Hey, Jenny.
She's my Jenny. Oh, it's actual ground coffee.
Okay. Did it give you a way to brew it?
Nope. It says 1.5 ounces of gourmet ground coffee. Regular coffee. So I'm assuming that's a mild roast, a regular medium roast. Didn't tell me what roast it is. It's Mountain Ridge.
Not heard of that one. I'll have to look into it.
It's from Modesto, California. Here's the information on the back.
You got to watch some Californians.
Hey, I've been to Modesto when I was stationed out there.
I've been in Modesto.
Huh?
I've been in Modesto.
Jenny's been in Modesto. And let's see here.
I've been to San Francisco, Los Angeles, and San Diego.
My older sister was born in San Diego.
Actually, I liked San Diego. I really enjoyed it there. The other two, they can keep that crap.
This is my mug. 14-ounce mug. I think it's a little small, but that's just me. You see my mugs.
One thing that was
I
cool
love
about
it.
San Diego was I was there with work, but the hotel I was staying in is right there by the USS Midway,
Hey,
and
Mike.
I could see it out my window, and it was cool because my uncle actually served on the USS Midway.
Well, that's cool. Congrats.
I thought it was pretty cool. I was able to see it, right there from my room, and unfortunately, I was there for training. And by the time the training was done, the tours were always closed, so I never got a chance to actually go check it out. But I was able to kind of get pretty close to it.
I've been on a couple of ships, but I told you about those when I was I was on my way to South Carolina, going to one of the bases down there, Army bases, training bases. And I got to see the Atlantic Ocean for the first time. I've been in the Atlantic, I've been in the Pacific, and I've been in the Gulf of Mexico. I've been over the Atlantic, over to Germany. I am not an ocean fan. I'm sorry, folks. If I can't see the bottom, I don't want to go.
Well, you know where I'm camping next week, right?
On the coast, yes, I know. But
On an island at that.
an island?
Yeah, I'm going to.
I didn't know it was an island.
Yeah, Bald Head Island.
I'm not familiar with that one.
It's not very far off of the shoreline. I think it's a very short bridge that connects it, but officially it's an island.
I was going to ask you if you were going to take a bridge or a ferry for that one.
It's just a bridge. I'm sure you could probably get a ferry from to there from other places, but I'm just hitting the bridge.
Okay. Could you do me a favor? Bring me back a rock.
I'll see what I can find. It's a state park, so they're kind of funny about you taking stuff, but I'll see what I can find.
Because it's not for me.
I'll be in other areas, I'm sure, outside of the state park, or that's what I will officially say if I do find something.
From the shores of the Atlantic Ocean.
I'll see what I can find.
It's for Ian. We've been getting him rocks and stuff from all over the world. He's got a volcanic rock from Hawaii. He's got some rocks from Puerto Rico. And some various other rocks from all over the world. And so we're collecting them.
Well, I can probably text my buddy Greg, and he might even have something already that he could just bring to me or give me. He lives right there on the coast.
That's
and
cool.
What's really cool is if his workload allows, he plans on actually coming and staying out there with me one night.
That's cool.
So he lives like 10 minutes from the state park I'm going to be at, so we already have plans to be able to hang out some and
Hey,
go do. Hey, Blake.
Blake is actually from Georgia. So he's from your neck of the woods. Well, sort of.
Ish.
He's closer to Florida than you are.
Us East Coasters.
Yeah. I've been through Georgia, if that counts. But I've never actually I never made it to Florida. Like there was a big wall and inside me, it says, I don't want to go.
One simply just does not go to Florida.
Mm-mm. I don't think I would be able to do it even on
Sal,
spring break if I was young
is
enough.
still in here? Is Mike still in here?
Mike's here.
With Mike. Hike with Mike. I'm picking him
Remember, South was here earlier too.
Right. That's what I was saying. Was South or Hike with Mike still here?
Probably.
I've got several of my coworkers live in Florida, and I give them crap all the time. I always tell them, hey, Florida is a different country. I don't know how you guys do it down there.
Okay. just because I'm just weird like this, I was looking at this flashlight I got with the mug.
Uh
I think KFC made it.
huh.
Yeah. Tell me what. Look at the first three letters of the serial number.
KFC.
KFC. This is a KFC made flashlight.
Hey, lick it. See if it tastes like chicken.
It's finger looking good.
Now, if you know, my choice of flashlights is this one right here.
Oh yeah,
This
that's
is
the
my
one
old
Cliff
light.
gave you. Right?
It's my old light. I carry that with me.
That's the
everywhere.
one that Cliff gave you.
Yeah, it's the one Cliff gave me. I've already busted the lens on it already. And I'm going to start calling that one Yo-Yo because every time I lose it, I come back. I lost it for months. Then Ian found it, and he's got he actually sent me two. One is a little rechargeable one about that big, which Ian kept, and I got this one because I always figured if I'm in the middle of the woods, do I want a rechargeable or do you want something I can carry extra batteries for?
Right.
And I did, I don't have a solar panel, folding solar panel or anything like that yet. So battery powers it is.
Well, I've got a mix, but I always take at least one or two power banks with me.
Yeah.
And a lot of the rechargeables I have all use USB cables. So if I need to, I can charge them up. My headlamps that I have right now, those just use AAA batteries. And I'll tell you, right now it's still running on the original AAAs I put in there last year. And because I don't continuously have to use them when I'm out. Usually if I'm around the side, I don't have it on. Yeah. That's what I've got an Anchor battery back over here. Then I've got the other one that I showed you that has a solar panel on it.
I want one like that.
But the Anchor is my babe. I love that thing to death. It's an awesome.
Anchors are my go-to battery, especially on the trail.
Well, and I use them also for my cables and from other charging. Matter of fact, hang on. I've got one. Well, I thought I had it Velcro. It might actually be. This isn't Velcro. I'm not pulling it off. It might actually have sticky tape. I thought it was Velcro. I think it's double-sided stick tape. I've got one of their like charging blocks, and what I did was I attached it to the side of my desk over here. But it's one it does enough power to be able to charge a like a MacBook with.
Okay.
So therefore, it'll fast charge any kind of device you have.
I like the fact it does a quick charge with my Samsung because something about Anchor and Samsungs, they just love those. I have not tried it with my new
The Rebel
called again?
The T-Mobile Rebel.
Rebel. Yeah, this thing. Brand new. I haven't even tried out the camera or anything like that, folks. I'm going to have to if I'm going to be doing recording anything on this thing.
Well, I'm hoping to get some really good footage next week, so we'll see how that goes. I won't tell you what they're forecasting the weather for right now either.
I'm trying to switch the camera around. Not sure how that's going to work. There we go.
You see what Deb said about Florida?
I heard. Now, I wouldn't, I mean, the only reason I would go to Florida, the Daytona 500, I would love to see once. But it's not because I like NASCAR. Because my dad loved NASCAR. It would be honor my dad. But that's it. Because I lost him when he...
Speaking of lost, did we just lose Colan? What's up, everybody?
There you are.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm using my hotspot for this.
OMG, Colin, I missed you so much.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, our internet got shut off because of a error on the internet side. They sent our paperless billing stuff to the wrong email address. To somebody else, we have no clue who it is.
And I think we lost him again. So y'all can watch me drink coffee.
I have to double check. Let me check.
That's cool, Deb.
Okay, sorry about that, folks. Pepsi 400. Okay.
That sounds like one you'd want to go to, Colin, for sure.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Pepsi fan.
I'm more than just a little Pepsi fan.
Oh, no, I didn't say little. I said being a Pepsi fan. I know you're not a little Pepsi fan. I love my Pepsi too. Hey, it was born in the Carolinas.
Look at the little tag below.
Right?
I used to drink a lot more Pepsi when I was first starting out, when I was stuck in a hotel for the first time a couple years ago. I mean, I was drinking it by the 2-liter. But now I'm getting better. Personally, if I had a
my
choice,
Pepsi and my Mountain Dew.
you know why I drink Pepsi though? Because I love Mountain Dew. I go through it too fast. Okay, here's what I do. I open a Mountain Dew. I go to take a drink. It's empty because I didn't realize I drank it already. I drink Pepsi because it slows me down because it gets that burn.
Yeah, Mountain Dew is a lot smoother.
Yeah, it is very smooth.
So what's really funny was I dropped my kids off last week at my parents' house. They were spending the Christmas break with them. They're still there now. And my son eats very little. And when my mom finds out there's something that he likes, she stocks up on it. Well, he loves Mountain Dew. That's like his thing. Mountain Dew and water, and somehow he'll do Sunny D for school. That's like the only thing he primarily drinks is Mountain Dew and water. So whenever my parents see Mountain Dew on sale, they buy it. So when I went to their house and I hung out with them for a bit, and when we hang out, they've got a sunroom. And I happened to notice in the corner, I kid you not, they probably had 32-liter Mountain Dews in there.
Holy cow.
That's where they store the Mountain Dews they buy for them. We're sitting outside. He comes walking out to not outside in the sunroom, and he comes walking out, and he's like, hiya, and grabs a Mountain Dew and runs back in the house. Like I said, it's a 2-liter. It's not the little bottles. It's the big ones. But he doesn't drink out of it. He pour it into a cup.
Now, here's something I get from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree, mind you. 1-liter bottles for $1.25.
Not bad at all.
Not a bad deal at all. And I go ahead.
I was about to say the 20-ounce bottles cost over $2 now.
Yep, and you get one of these, and you put a bunch in the fridge, or heck, right now, just put them outside.
It's colder outside than it is in the fridge.
Okay, question. Is everything down your way a Coke? Whether it's a Pepsi or not?
Who, me? No.
I heard people do certain parts of the country down south, everything's Coke, whether it's a Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, whatever.
Well, I think what happens is people are so used to walking, like when you go to a restaurant and ask what you want to drink, people will say, I'll take a Coke. And a lot of times they'll just, if they don't have Coke and they have Pepsi, they'll bring a Pepsi. They won't say, oh, we've got Pepsi. Is that fine? Because there is a difference. But a lot of people are like, no, there's not a difference. I'm like, there's a difference.
You can taste the difference.
Now, I like Coke and Pepsi. Given a preference, though, I guess it depends on what I'm doing, but most of the time I'd rather go Pepsi But see, I'm a cherry Pepsi guy. I love my wild cherry Pepsi.
That's her. That's her.
Matter of fact, I've got a 2 liter downstairs right now. I'm not cracked open yet. I bought it like last week or over the weekend, but I've been trying to do better about sodas right now.
Okay.
Trying.
This was Coke. You just saw me pour a full Pepsi into this thing because it still had ice in it. I'm not wasting ice.
But see, when we go out to eat, which isn't often, but if I'm not having water, every now and then I'll get a soda when we go out. But I'll ask them, I'm like, do you have, Pepsi or Coke products? And then the big thing for me is when I do chicken wings, I love having a Mountain Dew with chicken wings.
Right.
So if it's chicken wings and like we got Coke products, you want to, I'm like, no, I'm good. Just give me water.
The one thing I don't touch, and there's no one can pay me enough to do it, and that would be Dr. Pepper. I'm sorry, you cannot pay me enough to drink Dr. Pepper.
Bobby, I've been to Carolinas, and that's not really a thing where I'm at least. I've never heard of that. I mean,
some people like
I'm in
Dr.
North
Pepper.
Carolina, and Pepsi's like, huge here.
Oh, okay. There's also, depending on what you ask for, you can here in Iowa, is pop. Pop covers everything. But I'm one of the few people who call it soda. Because, I don't know what it is, but when I ask for soda, people go, huh? You have any soda? Because especially when I do that, when I was in the service, I was designated driver a lot. And they give designated drivers free drinks. I always ask for soda.
Bobby, do you remember where in the Carolinas? Because it definitely wasn't what we call like the down east area. But yeah, so pop isn't a thing. The word pop isn't a thing here, even though most people know what you're talking about. Just because a lot of them have heard of it before, but typically we'll say soda here too.
South, we are home. If you haven't guessed the background, and you can actually see my face.
Oh, good. South just came back, so didn't hear me talking crap about Florida.
Well, somebody had to. No, actually, no. I have a lot of favorite friends who actually live in Florida.
I do too.
Not just Hike with Mike or Sal. I also have Trav and Mav. Those guys are totally awesome. If you don't know them, please follow them. They are amazing. Trav and Mav do a lot of kayak trips, and they clean up the rivers down there, like Jenny Springs and all that stuff. They bring out trash by the ton, and they clean it free of charge for themselves. And they reuse whatever they can. They recycle what they can, and they get rid of what they can't. And all that area down there. Blake has done that with him too. He's traveled down to hang out with those guys.
Okay, so Bobby said that's Kings Mountain, North Carolina, and I get that. I mean, that's over in like I think in like Gaston County. So that's much further west than I am. I'm on the eastern side of North Carolina. Actually, right now I'm more central, but I'm from more the east, closer to the East Coast.
I'm just east of Des Moines in central Iowa myself. Like I'm literally 40 miles from Des Moines.
Yeah, earlier when you were asking,
you really want to push it, to be honest.
Yeah, earlier when you asked where I was at, and I just said, outside of Raleigh, because the name of my place that I'm at right now, when you see it in text, it's like.
Well, I was going to show the guy, but he was busy in the back of this thing.
Did he say where in North Carolina he was from?
He did not. He just said North Carolina. I did. Then I told him about you and my YouTube channel. Then he goes, "Oh, that's so very cool. I'm going to be." You asked for my channel name and all that stuff. So I'm going to gain him a new follower from North Carolina.
Hopefully.
He's into backpacking and all the stuff that I do. But
Awesome.
my main skills are more related to the archery and bushcraft and that kind of stuff. But I will never claim to be a fisherman. That's one thing I'll never do. I'm a guy who fishes, but that does not make me a fisherman, folks. Not by a long shot. That title I will gladly place on the shoulders of Cornfed, JV, and a few others.
Yeah, not me.
Not me.
I'm not.
Now, do I have fun fishing? My biggest fish usually, on average, mind you, not all the time, is this big. That's it. Thing is, do I have fun doing it? You better believe it. But that does not make me a fisherman.
I'm an outdoor coffee nerd.
Oh, I'm okay with that. I love my coffee. You already know that. I drink a lot more. I drink more coffee per cup than you do, probably. But you drink a lot more cups than I do.
Yeah, I just make well, the thing with me and my coffee is it's got to be hot.
Yeah.
I love my coffee hot. Once it starts getting room temp, I got to drink it fast.
I do like it when it naturally cools. Like, say, if I leave my coffee mug out in my van right now, when it gets down to where it's not cold, but it's not hot yet. It's like around the edge, the cusp of being warm. I could slam it down without having to stop. I could chug it. But that's about as close as I can get for that.
I'm sorry to hear that, Molly.
Oh, I hope he feels better soon. I know.
Give him a great big hug and kiss from me. That'll make him feel better.
On each cheek.
Yeah.
We actually heard today we lost a friend of ours. A really good friend who helped me get to where I'm at today. He actually helped me get monetized. And he is definitely going to be missed. We don't care which ones, Molly.
All four.
All four. Connect four. Okay. That's cool. By the way, those were my Christmas presents. What you just saw me get. I literally just got them just now. But I did get coffee. So I got coffee. See, I got coffee. Gourmet. I want to open it up, but I don't want to waste it. Huh?
I think it's cool that it was in there, but they should have at least included a coffee bag or something like some type of coffee bag or coffee filter. So you'd have a way to actually take all that and do the coffee. Now, for me, it wouldn't matter because you know me, I've got 10, 15 different ways to make coffee when I'm traveling.
I want to get some of those, like the coffee single bags, the paper ones that you could use for dipping your coffee in, make it yourself, just fold it up, dip it in, and that kind of thing. I want to get some of those for this kind of stuff.
Just use a number a number 2 basket filter. Just take one of those and get some food grade twine and basically just kind of put it there, tie it into make a little ball out of it, right? And just tie it off with that, the food twine or whatever, the meat rope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
The ham twine.
You can use paracord, but yeah. And just tie it off with that. I mean,
use your Wi-Fi to transfer my stuff to my phone.
You can't do it from yours. What I did.
So
I need an internet connection.
Oh. Okay. Remember, I'm live right now.
Okay. Well, I can wait and do this.
Okay.
So, Colin, my buddy Al Chafe that came in on the live last Thursday.
Yeah.
That's how he brews his coffee.
Okay.
He just uses a basket coffee filter and just dumps some in there and just ties it up.
Well, the thing is, I was actually thinking about Give me a second here. I'm getting my boots off.
Yeah, tea
got
filters
something-
work good for that too, Bobby.
I actually have an idea. It's something along the lines of. Oh, let me go get it. I'll show you.
And I'm with Deb. I hate iced coffee. I can't do coffee cold. It actually will make me gag. Like I will gag when I drink cold coffee. I've tried to like it. I really have. Nope, it's got to be hot. I prefer it to be like almost boiling hot. And for me, I put like absolutely nothing in my coffee. I drink it black. Every now and then, I might like get a mocha from somewhere, but it's not something I've attempted to try making myself before because I just don't. If I'm at home, I'm going to have black coffee and not flavored coffee either. Yeah, if it's got tasty notes, that's fine. But anything that's been like artificially flavored or infused with flavor,
Where'd that tea?
typically don't care for it.
On it?
It's to the left, Colin. Look to the left.
The pincher one?
Huh?
The pincher one?
Yeah, I got it. I found something that's even better than those tea bags.
Drop. I could throw down on a burrito right now too. Drop.
About one of these.
How it depends on.
It's
It
got
depends on
you got some
how fine the
gaps.
coffee grinds are. Yeah,
It's got some gaps.
yeah. It depends on how fine the grinds are.
It just does this.
Yeah.
It looks like Pac-Man. Yeah, it's got some gaps right here in the back.
Now they make this thing, and I keep meaning to buy one, and I haven't. But the name of the company is Primula, Primula, Primula,
Right?
and it's called the Brew Buddy, and you can get it on Amazon for like $6 or $7, and it's just like a plastic ring with a mesh bag to it, and you can use it to either do like a pour over like a similar to a pour over style coffee, but it'll actually hang into the cup, so it ends up kind of steeping in there a little bit. And one of my followers and buddies, who goes by on YouTube, his name is Doc Watson. On Instagram, his name is Mangy Moose. But
okay.
yeah, but what he likes to do is he'll actually cook his coffee cowboy style. So he'll boil it, all together, and then he'll pour it through the brew buddy. So I've been meaning to pick one up so I can try it like that, and I might even have a look at Amazon and see if I can get one in time before my trip next week. But that's my plan next week is to work on getting a bunch of content loaded up and
Okay.
have a lot of fun too.
It's a pour over method, pretty much.
Yeah. Or like I said, you could use it to do a cowboy style coffee and filter the grinds out using that.
Okay. I've actually done that before, but I used a regular coffee filter though.
Oh, the other coffee thing that I got is actually camping related. My parents gave me a percolator.
About time.
So I didn't have a percolator. I've not actually used one. And
I actually have several.
So they picked me up to see what they did was they got me one that I can put over the fire.
Yeah, I've got several.
So because so you got to be careful. Some of them have the parts that can melt if the flame hits them, but they got me one that you can actually just put right over the campfire. So I will use that next week.
I got stainless steel. Just to let you know, if you get the ones that are ceramic coated,
it's stainless.
Like the blue and white speckled ones, those can chip.
The enamel ones?
Yeah, the enameled ones can chip. Go with the stainless steel, not the aluminum ones, the stainless steel ones.
This was the stainless steel. It was actually the Ozark Trail, the Walmart brand.
That's the one I got.
It looks solid. It really does. Hey, Jeff.
One with a wooden handle or without a handle?
This has a handle on it.
Yeah, I've got that one. And it's one of my favorites.
Is it kind of like it's shaped like that?
No, I've got mine's a little straight down.
This one's shaped kind of at an angle. I've seen a couple of different with that brand name on it. But
hey, Jeff.
I will be doing
Critter, how you doing?
Jeff.
I haven't seen Critter in forever. Thanks for coming, Critter. I really appreciate it.
Hey, Critter.
Oh man. Oh man. I've been having to wear compression socks all day, and I guess the first time I've gotten them off my legs all day. Oh man, my feet start.
That would have been the first thing I would have taken off.
Well, the first thing I took off was my coats because I had to take off layers.
But see, I would have had those off in the car already.
I
I
couldn't
would at
do
least
that.
had 2 of those layers off.
I was wearing Shields compression socks because of the medication for my heart causes this condition with my legs. It's not because of my heart. It's because of the medicine that I have to take, which really freaking sucks. Which includes aspirin, by the way, which I have to take daily. So,
Which reminds me,
you got to take your meds.
I got to take that one. I'm not taking that today yet.
Which one is that one?
Prevacid.
I'm not familiar with that one.
It's similar to like a Prilosec type, but it's a different instead of I butchered
The acid
the word.
reducer, what Jenny says.
Yeah. It helps with my reflux and indigestion problems. But this one, the medicine name is like Lansoprazole, where
Leprozole.
Prilosec is
The Prepazole.
Prilosec is omeprazole. Prevacid starts with the L. It's lanoprazole. I can't pronounce that crap.
Right.
There's a reason why I'm not a pharmacist, and I'll never pretend to be one.
Jenny was a med aide at one time. Me, I was just an Army medic. I did meet a really good infantry guy today. He helped us get our phones, actually.
Oh, cool.
Yep. We had to pay no extra fees due to the fact of being veterans. Being veterans
awesome.
does make a big difference, folks. But most people say you're a veteran, you know what they usually do? They look away. They do.
I don't.
Sorry about that, Critter. I haven't been on since last Thursday. Our internet went down. My phones went down on Thursday. My internet went down on Friday due to a clerical error. But because of that error, we had to restart our service all over again, which means having a technician come out to our house, even though our house is already hooked up. It's just one of those freaky things. We have to wait till after the first of the year before we can do anything. And milk will always do that too. Milk will help with acid reflux too. But honey is good for a lot of different things.
Yeah, actually, I use honey quite regularly. I love it.
I tried putting honey in my coffee. It did not taste right. There's something about it. Don't ask me why. I love honey. I just can't put it in my coffee.
Well, you know me. I don't like putting hardly anything in my coffee. So,
Oh, my first coffee experience was just straight coffee. My dad drank his that way. He drank 2 or 3 pots before everybody got up. He got up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so my dad was a major coffee drinker. Yeah, me too, Jeff. So I love the flavor of coffee. That's my biggest thing. I love the flavor of coffee. That's a big thing. And it's got to have a bite. Not dark. Not over thing. Espresso sucks, folks. Please forgive me, but I don't want my coffee to hold a spoon up on its own. I don't want my spoons to stand up in my coffee, or I do not want them to dissolve in my coffee either.
yeah,
So-
Bobby, I agree with you.
But by the way, I have seen somebody do something though. They played a trick on a coffee drinker. They got a specialized spoon that melts at very low temperatures. You ever heard of those?
The flavored ones, like you stir it around and it turns it into a mocha or something like that.
Nope. This one's an actual metal spoon. It
Yeah.
feels like a metal spoon. It looks like a metal spoon. But as soon as it reaches a certain temperature, it melts. dissolves pretty much. Though, if it did that into the flavoring thing, that'd be awesome. Especially if it did just straight sugar, I would so take that on my trips with me because
I've seen where they've got like it's basically you use it like a stir,
Mhm.
but it's literally flavored. The ones that I've seen have been like a chocolate flavored, like it would make you drink a mocha.
Right.
Right, and you use it. You basically stir, and as you're stirring it, it's just kind of breaking off and stirring into the coffee.
Jeff got Black Rifle chainsaw coffee.
Nice. I've
That
not
sounds
tried
good.
I bought so my mom. I had she had asked me to bring some of my good coffee. She's like, "Can you bring me some of your good coffee?" That she wanted to try on her percolators. So I took her some of the Black Rifle Just Black, the JB one.
Just
And,
Black is pretty good. I like the vintage black
Yeah.
one. Vintage Black is really, really good.
Well,
I have
I
tried
think
the Just Black though. I have bought that in the first coffee I ever bought that was in bean form. I usually get ground because I never had a grinder. That's the reason I always got
I was the
ground.
same.
We still haven't found our grinders. We have 2 of them. We still can't find them.
Well, what's funny is I took that to her about 2 weeks before Christmas.
It's
When she
gone.
finally got around to using it, well, I didn't take her like a whole bag. It was just like she said, "Just bring me some. I just want to try it." And so I took her enough to make like a couple of pots with, and she instantly texts me and she's like, "How do I get this? How much is it? How do I get it?"
Oh,
And
she said,
I'm like, well, Christmas is around the corner. So I bought her a bag of that, and then for my nephew, he just got out of the Marines this summer, and he's moved in with them. He's the one that my sister who passed away, so he didn't really have anywhere else to go. So he's living with them till he gets back on his feet. When I
my
bought the black,
condolences to you and him.
say what?
My condolences to you and him.
Thank you. It was tough, but anyway, I won't go down that road tonight. They But when he saw I brought that Black Rifle over that time, he was like, "Oh, I'm jealous. I've always wanted to try it." So for Christmas, I bought my mom the Just Black. And then I've not tried this one myself yet, but I got him the one called Tactus Squatch by Black Rifle.
They actually have that at our local Walmart. By the
That's
way,
what I got it from.
get him the instant if you can afford it, because the instant is freakingly expensive. But they do have the instant at Walmart.
I didn't see that. I'll have to keep my eyes open for it. I've not seen Black Rifle as an instant.
Give me a second.
I'll double check it when I go back next time. Well, I have to go to not my Walmart. I have to go to one of the other Walmarts because they're better stocked on Black Rifle than Walmart where I'm at.
Okay, let's see here.
I hear you, Deb.
I'm checking On the Go Coffee. I'm on their website already. I'm signed into their website already.
That's cool, Bobby. Yeah,
That's
I saw the K cups that they had. They had those at Walmart too.
Right.
But my favorite one is the coffee or die. And I'm actually really annoyed because I don't know what happened to my bag of it. I cannot find it.
Okay. Their instant coffee, 32 count box is $25.
Well, that's less than $1 a cup, though.
Still, oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, when you compare it to like an 8 count of the Death Wish runs around $14 to $16, depending on where you buy it from,
Right.
which puts it at almost $2 a cup. That, when you look at it from that standpoint, it's not that bad. Now, comparing it to your Folgers, yeah, it's really expensive.
And my Folgers, before they went up in price, were 80 cents a box at one time.
Well, I'm going to have to check it out because I didn't realize Black Rifle did instant, so I'm definitely going to have to pick some up. Even if I can't find it locally, I'll order it.
Give me a second.
You know me, dude. When it comes to coffee, I like spare no expense.
There's the link.
Awesome.
Like I said, anything I could use when I'm on the trail, I'm all for. The only thing I haven't figured out how to do yet is have coffee brewing while I'm hiking. Yeah, that's the thing I haven't figured out yet. I know there's a way. I just haven't figured it out yet. Oh, I have.
Use
Maybe an idea. Okay, there's those heater cups that are plug-in kind, but I don't know how to hold on to one without it spilling.
What the only thing I could think is actually before you set off, go in and boil your water, and then put it in. I'm trying to see where my. Hang on a second. If you were to take that idea I was talking about, where you use one of the filter baskets and tie your coffee up in it, go in and boil your water and get you a stainless mug like this. This is by the Wakako.
Yeah, no, you told me about that one.
Yeah. And you can just drop it in here, and they actually make this one lid that screws on,
Mhm.
and it's actually pretty leak proof. It does a pretty good job of keeping it in there. So when you start your hike off, you could go in and put it in there
Right.
while you're hiking and let it sit there and brew for a little bit. But of course, you're going to have to end up disposing that bag. So that's going to be the problem with it. You'd have to stop and, cut it open or find a place to dispose of it at.
I was thinking maybe of a battery-powered thermos that heated your coffee for you while you're hiking.
So there is a company that was working on a battery powered way of boiling water. They'd actually followed me on Instagram, but when I went and checked them out, it was still like in the very, like, not even beta. It was like alpha phases and
Right.
whatnot. And I need to go find them and see what their progress is, because it looked pretty interesting. But I guarantee you, when I looked at it, I'm like, they're probably going to want $100+ for this thing. They're going to probably charge a stupid amount of money, especially in the beginning.
Oh, got something.
Drop talked about a solar thermos.
Hold on, I found something. Here, check. Oh man, please work. Oh, it did work, sort of. Sorry about that. It worked better on the YouTube side.
Instabrew.
Uh-huh.
Bum, 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 bum. Is that what Deb's talking about? The Instabrew thermos?
I don't know. I have to back up. Just check.
Oh, actually, is that the thing that's kind of like that other thing, the little capsule things?
I don't know. I just found it.
When I went to just a normal site, not using your link, they've got cubes, kind of like the Jiva stuff that you were talking about.
But yeah.
They've got cubes as well.
Yeah, they have little packets. Yeah, little packet cubes. Yeah.
Brugo, the only thermos that boils water with just batteries.
That's not bad. You can throw your coffee in there, let it brew while you're hiking, and when you get to your next stop, there you go.
And it is regular retail price, $160, and they've got it right now slashed to $99.
That's pretty cool.
I wonder what the weight is on that thing.
I don't know.
Let's see, description. It will hold up to 16 ounces of water at any temperature. It'll boil on the go. Da, 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 da. I'm going to have to end up getting this, right? Because this is content.
Hey, I'm good at research, dude. It was one of my specialties in the service. Looking up stuff for colonels and other officers. Said, I need
It
this
kinda
like
sucks.
yesterday.
They don't put the weight, which makes me wonder how freaking heavy it is.
I'm thinking it might be probably a pound, but I don't know.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it was more than that, depending. I mean, you're talking about battery powered enough to be able to boil.
I'm checking the one place we didn't think to check.
You know what? It looks like it's got that battery pack or whatever it is that does the boiling. It's separate.
So you can take it off.
Yeah, you can take it off, but it's still going to be weight you got to pack in and out.
Well, we'll have to find out.
Yeah, I'm going to look into it. I might even reach out to them and be like, "Yo, you want me to review this? Anyone?"
It's a portable battery powered thermos is basically what it is. You can use it for tea or coffee. One charge allows you to boil room temperature water up to 2 times, so you can enjoy multiple cups of hot drinks on a single charge. So you can do more than one. The base is what's charged. If it's anything like that, maybe the base is rechargeable, sort of like a electric kettle is what it's like, but for a thermos. That's what I'm thinking what it is. Yeah, and it looks like you could use it to charge your phone as well.
Interesting.
It's got a phone charger option, so it have multiple uses. Oh man, that actually there's something that someone's I can't remember what it's called. There is a charger that's fire activated charger. You put you put wood in it and it charges your phones and what have you. Get something like that to charge this thing, so you charge your phone, you can get your coffee, everything you need, cook your food, all at once.
Now, the cool thing about this, depending on how many boils that you can get out of it, if you're doing the type of backpacking trip where for your cooking, you're either going to do over the fire or you just need to boil water, like if you're not going to actually cook in the pot,
Right.
you could replace your cook system with that if you're just boiling water or even building fire. So you don't have to take a stove canister with you. You don't have to take a separate pot, a separate stove. You could replace it.
You could probably charge it with solar panels or something like that if you really wanted to. That would bring the weight of all your gear down a little, but it would offset it with the weight of the battery, depending on how heavy it is.
Yeah, and depending on what type of gear you had that you're replacing out with, you might even out. But it's just
even with that, if it's a thermos like it says, you could cook food in the hot water as it's boiling, like noodles or something. Especially a lot of backpackers use ramen. It's like a standard for some reason. But the only thing I would not do not do instant potatoes in that, folks. Do not. Those things are hard to clean as it is. Do that in a separate container.
No, just do your instant potatoes in a Ziploc freezer bag. That's how I cook mine. That way, when you're done with it, you just seal it back up, throw it in your little trash bag to pack out, and you're good to go.
Right. I need to get some more compression bags for some of my gear, especially my clothes, because I need to change my socks regularly. And by the way, folks, washing your clothes on the trail is a thing. Just make sure anything that you would use for your face or anything like that, do not wash it in water has not been disinfected first.
Hey, Deb, I've actually tried Bones. Their espresso blend, that actually tastes really good. I like their high voltage as well.
I've heard of high voltage, but I didn't realize it was Bones brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Bones. One thing about Bones, like I mentioned earlier, I'm not big into flavored coffees, but they're one of the few companies where I've tried their flavored coffee and they've done it right. They come up with a way to infuse the flavor in the beans that actually gives it a good taste. It's not something I could drink every day, but I did have a couple of their coffees, and I was able to manage to drink a whole cup without going, nope, I'm tired of it already, or it tastes artificial. Theirs didn't, so they actually did a pretty good job.
For those people who have not seen it, I actually won a contest on his channel. Or I won me this. Yes, I still have not, done anything with it because I've already told him multiple times we have misplaced our grinders. We're going to
There's
get
no,
them. Huh?
there's no rush. Just let me know what you think about it once you get to it.
I will be doing a live, thing like I did with the Cafe Brucella. By the way, Bustelo is still a little weak in my book because I know how strong Folgers is.
I, I find that interesting, and I still question the amount of water that you use for it. Because to me, the Cafe Bustelo, and it's actually an espresso. To me, it's actually stronger than Folgers, but I probably use a lot less water. I do it more what they recommend, right? I do the 6 ounces to a pack.
Well, the thing is, I only have to use 3 for my cup of the Folgers. Weird. But I picked up some regular Folgers coffee, medium roast. I don't know what it is.
That sounds good, Deb.
Actually, been done. You don't really need a lot of spices because of the salt in the jerky, but even unsalted jerky still has salt in it. It's in the marinade. You can't do anything about it.
Well, even if you make it yourself, I mean, the meat itself naturally has some saltiness to it, depending on what meat you're using.
Yeah, she didn't specify which type of jerky. Probably assuming regular beef jerky.
But she said homemade, unsalted jerky. So depending on what she's doing, how she did it.
Right.
This is Deb we're talking about.
Right.
She's
Deb's
like
good.
a freaking rock star when it comes to that stuff.
She's a rock star in general.
Yep. Deb, you're
I've known her for
awesome.
a long time. I met her once, I think. Once. That was a long time ago. What meat you use, Deb?
Better yet, what dehydrator do you use? Because I'm in the market to get one.
I picked mine up secondhand.
I know you did.
I've got 2. Never have too many. I'm a firm believer in if I can find it secondhand, I will get it secondhand because it's the thrill of the hunt for me. You never know what you're going to find. Drops uses a Magic Mill. I'm not familiar with that brand.
I'm putting it on my list, though.
I just got a generic one. When I was a kid, we had a bamboo one that my grandma used. This little button compass is not too bad. It reads pretty easily. Only problem is you can't really set direction north. And I'm a little worried that this right here might cause some issues if it's steel at all. But it's cute at the very least. Eye of round. Okay. Venison is salty. I don't care what people say. It is salty when you eat it. Doesn't matter how you get it. What type of dehydrator do you have, though, Deb? He wants to know.
So I was looking. I think I might have found the one that Drops was talking about because Drops said the cheap one. Because Magic Mill actually has like a ton of different ones that range anywhere from like $50 on up to $300+. And I'm assuming referring to the one that's around $50.
I think mine was really, really cheap. I mean, not because I just found it secondhand, obviously. No, I'm trying to see if I can see. Ours look like a Ronco. You remember those, don't you?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. You said a Ronco?
Ronco. Like the same guy who made the Pocket Fisherman and that kind of thing.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Same guy. He did all those products, but it looks like that. I mean, used on Mercari, which is like sort of like eBay, is $23.
What I
Hey,
really
Mike. Bruno is my friend, Big Mike.
Hey Mike. Now, what I really want, which will probably never happen, or at least not anytime soon, is I want a freeze dryer. But the ones that
Those are hundreds of dollars.
no, they're not. They're thousands of dollars.
I'm talking
The
about
cheapest
used.
one, the cheapest one that I found that's like a house style one, $3,500. If I found a used one for a couple $100, I would buy it in a heartbeat. Because I could probably, if it was in good condition, I could probably resell it for more than that, but I wouldn't. I would keep it. I want a freeze dryer really bad.
Nope, that's not it.
And that's something else Drop was mentioning, smoking the meat. That's something else I want to look at getting as a smoker.
Okay.
And I
Please.
blame Mark Kratz for that because he's been smoking all kinds of stuff. He's been smoking cold smoking cheese and all kinds of things. Get hungry.
On give me a second. I have found one. Bear with me here. On AliExpress, an industrial small fruit vacuum freeze dryer for $390.
But what would the shipping be? Because that's coming from China.
Don't know yet because I haven't really signed in yet.
If it shows up, I don't trust AliExpress. I know people buy stuff from it, but I've heard too many times of the slow boat taking like a year to get here.
I'm checking here. First of all, I got to check.
I'm going to Drop's house for some smoked turkey.
Well, I found a wood gas stove like mine for $17.98. I'm checking something. Yeah, they have one for that's for water separator. I don't know about that one. So they have all different kinds on AliExpress and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I got too, Deb. I got a couple of those. We had one. The trays got busted, so we bought another one. But then we found some other trays that they all fit together. So that's where I get mine. I'm not sure where he went to, but he's here somewhere. And if anybody's interested in coming up, let me do something here.
I just had a yawning attack and then realized that it's almost 11:30 here.
Oh yeah, I've been going for over 2.5 hours. I just didn't realize.
I'm about to turn into a pumpkin here shortly.
I should be too. It's just the fact is that we were out late. We were getting our new phones and everything else. By the way, I will send you my new number over on Instagram. I'm still going to learn how to do my freaking phone number, so we got to start all over again. And it's really tough when you're dyslexic learning new numbers because I got to see them in my head and they jumble. Love, it's almost 10:30.
Yes, I know.
So let's see.
Right here.
Well, I need to call it. It's been awesome.
I think I need to do the same because, brother, you are freaking awesome as per usual. And you and I we're definitely going to see. I have to wait till after the first of the year before I check on that spot for we're talking about the get together next year in May. So we can do some really freaking good coffee. Oh, man. We need to get you a coffee roaster.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Well, I actually heard about a guy who uses a popcorn popper to do that for roasting his own coffee. So I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. Thank you, brother, for coming up. You are totally awesome. I'm sorry I missed you guys over the weekend. And once again, please pray for Sean's family. North Shore Preparedness. He will definitely be missed. He was a good friend. And we'll hopefully, for those who have missed him, but you guys don't know what you're missing. The guy was amazing. He actually helped me a lot. He accepted calls from everybody. But I'm going to say goodnight. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.